Guess who just checked out of the hospital? Woo! Let's go. There is a mosquito in my car and I can't find it. And I just know it's going to bite me several times. But anyways, I decided to check myself into the ER today. I've been having, there it is, I just killed the mosquito. That's a dub. That's good to have hairy legs because they cannot get through the hair on your legs. Okay, my GPS was going off. I don't know if that messed up the video or not, but if it did, too bad, and I don't care. So, these people aren't gonna let me over. How nice of them. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, I just won't get over it. We love Florida. We love Florida. And anyways, the point. Checked into the ER, having kind of worse and worse abdominal pain over the past couple of months, and bloating and stuff like that. And with the advice of some friends and people, thought it would be good to go get it checked out to make sure it's not something serious like a hernia or appendicitis or something like that. Anyways, blood test, urine sample, CT scan, all those came back normal. They said to follow up with GI. So first of all, thank God for that. It's a blessing. I'm glad it's not something like that. But the other, on the tail end of that, there's like, okay, well, it's probably something like more difficult to diagnose. And, it might even be something that's like really easily treatable. I might even fix it just by like cleaning up my diet. But several years ago, I guess not several, it's only been like 2020, I started having health issues, and I went through this long bout of going to doctors and specialists for 2 years and trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And so, if anything, I'm just dreading that process. Like, I don't want to have to go through the process of seeing, a million doctors again and trying to figure out what it is and having like invasive procedures done. But, oddly enough, what actually fixed all my health problems a couple of years ago was I figured out that I was allergic to soy. That was just from like blood testing. I don't even remember why I don't even think it was part of the like programming for all the stuff that I was trying to figure out about my body, but we just randomly ended up getting an allergy test and it showed up that I was allergic to soy, and that fixed 99% of my problems when I cut that out. So, Lord willing, it'll be something like that this time, but or maybe it'll go away on its own. Who knows? But it could be a longer journey of trying to figure things out. But God is good through all of it. I know He's got a purpose for it. And now I can get to pickle grind without worrying that my appendix is going to rupture. So watch out. Watch out. I can't say that. That would be inappropriate. I may be in stomach pain on the court, but I'm going to be there. Okay. So, if it's within my, ability to do it, and if I'm feeling like okay and not fatigued and stuff like that, then I'm going to get back on the regimen, keep grinding. I did discuss the modifications. Some of my dad kind of pointed out to me, but if I'm going to be doing cardio and stuff like that, to not run as much, which, after hearing it, seems like a pretty good idea. The more I'm running, that's the more wear and tear is going to be on my joints. And there's already enough of that from pickleball itself. So if I'm doing cardio, I'm going to stick with swimming or bike, so that I'm not causing any extra load, any violent banging of my feet and knees and stuff on the ground. So, and I'm gonna keep it, minimal, maybe an hour, 30 minutes max per week. So just to be doing some zone 2 cardio, so getting the benefits from that, but really focusing on the sport itself. So thank you guys for tuning in. That's just a little life update. The videos, guys, I'm trying my best to not, this is a rabbit hole. So if you're not here for the rabbit holes, you can click off the video, or a rabbit trail, whatever they call it. But the videos, really, I got to check myself every day to make sure these videos are not about me and just showing off my life and stuff like that, because that's not how I want them to be. I don't want, social media is kind of just like a form of self-worship. In my opinion, that's what it seems like nowadays. And I don't want this to just be like, oh, it's a day in my life. Like, look how cool my life is and what I'm doing today. Like, I really just want to show what it's like for someone such as myself trying to go pro in the sport of pickleball, and documenting it and the daily struggles and challenges and breakthroughs and stuff like that comes with it, and kind of showing full transparency of what that looks like, and not trying to glorify it or glorify myself. So if it ever seems that way, then let me know. I will need to dial it back a bit. But also, if you don't mind, drop in the comments things that you want to see, things that would be helpful to you if you're a pickleball player or a fellow human trying to figure this life thing out, because I want to make these videos as helpful and like entertaining for other people and not just myself to make. So you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you later.